It is funny to me that I'm back at my like first glamour, essentially. I got a real good one early on, I guess. It's a good look. I tried really hard to find something better and failed for hours.
That could have gone badly.
God, the behemoth looks so fucking weird. You got him like tied up in S&M gear and his guts just hanging out. Like, he just looks so fucking weird.
I mean, when you also consider the fact that how this thing is built, it probably can stand upright and walk around too.
It does in the other games. It's Final Fantasy 15 gave us quadruped behemoth. It used to stand up in like 13 too.
Okay, so where the hell is Minfilia? Rising Stone's entrance, right?
Yeah. It's always another instance you have to go to.
His cutscenes.
Makes no sense.
Well, it's because they put cutscenes in there.
Yeah.
And this game doesn't know how to mix the two, so whenever it has cutscenes, it has to not be an MMO anymore.
Hmm. Apparently. Unless, you know, we're in a raid. At which point, yeah, no, it's fine.
Who's this? Everyone. It's everyone.
Hmm.
Even the guy who betrayed us.
I have liquids for my inevitable demise with my throat from trying to... Yeah, there it is. Well, it is certainly spacious. No kidding.
Spacious is like the default for this entire game.
Well, I mean,
I'm not even convinced this room's bigger than the last one.
It is, absolutely.
Kind of unnecessarily bigger.
Unnecessarily, so yeah. Today it marks a new beginning for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. For today, we declare our independence. We were already independent, now we're just saying it out in the open.
Now we're actually in neutral territory.
Being sponsored by every single country ever.
I'm just towering over him in this frame.
Yeah, me too. I am very taller than this young child.
Yep.
We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people, proudly and openly. But this does not mean that we will sever our ties to the Eorzean alliance. On the contrary, the antecedent and I endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political considerations to influence our decisions.
Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. Excuse me. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea.
Eorzea!
And then everybody goes. Can we go too now, please? I don't want to hear Minfilia anymore. Go do it.
Nope, everyone but her. It's only her now.
Damn it. A moment of your time, hero. I would speak of Elidibus. Elidibus? Elidibus. I don't know.
Look, your other character.
God damn it. Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter of which bringeth me will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of Baldesion hath been met with silence. No one will respond? How odd. Allow me to try.
They're all dead.
Magic phone call.
I like how she assumes that he just gets ghosted pretty easily. And no one would reject her calls.
No response. Surely they would not ignore us. They have never yet, my lady. I fear we must assume the worst. No. No, I will not believe it. An outpost, perhaps, but not their headquarters. Their wards are beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they would most certainly have raised the alarm.
None could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. But for those who lack the gift and the knowledge both, oh no. Contact their agents in the field at once. If aught has befallen the students of Baldesion, they may know of it. Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary.
God, I can't read today.
We can but assume the worst. Accordingly, we must needs seek another source of information on Elidibus.
Whatever. It is possible that that others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however. They are unlikely. I really just can't talk today at all. Apparently, it's just back and forth with this weird, nonsensical speech that makes absolutely zero sense in the 21st century.
You must needs read carefully.
Shut up. They are unlike to yield it unconditionally.
Do what you must.
Do what you must needs.
I know what it felt like to be an actor on a Shakespeare play back in the day.
Yeah, well, that's Old English versus Middle English, which is what this is.
Wasn't he also using like weird words at the time though?
Yes, but I believe it was Old English versus Middle English.
Seems kind of annoying to try to do like on stage in front of people.
Yeah, Shakespeare was always so
die.
frustrating that like the meaning is lost on me because I get so caught up and not quite keeping up with whatever the fuck he's saying.
Two people want to
Yeah.
kiss, but they can't kiss, so they die.
Dang.
This man wants to kiss his mom, can't kiss his mom. Mom dies.
I'll be like watching a Kyle Calgren video and he's like, "Oh my god, what a fucking burn!" And I'm like, "What did he say? What was that? What the fuck was that supposed to mean?"
That's how I felt reading Les Miserables, where I was like, am I supposed to know who the fuck these French people are? And Nea's like, yeah, they're all important. It's like, I don't know any of them. I don't know who he's describing. This could sound like any person. Like, no, specifically this guy from the 18th says, like, how would I fucking know? like say his name then.
Yeah, some generic French dude from the 1800s versus
Yeah, but, like,
some guy with a name.
But like the way they describe these people is like, I don't know. I'm just imagining a dude with a beard. It's like, no, it's a very specific dude with a beard. Like, how would I get that? Like, you know.
Yes, because
Sure.
nobody can have a specific hairstyle or facial hair design of any
Not
way,
in that
shape, or
time,
form, right?
in that city.
Yeah, no, you
couldn't
have a
communicate
copyright.
with it. Yeah. Well, in
You
I
have
think
my
in-
hairstyle. I'll sue you. Man.
So the thing was, like in Les Miserables, they weren't legally allowed to say the name of the person. Like there was a rule against like
yeah.
writing about.
It's
you
like
can't,
an inside
openly-
joke. He's throwing mad sus at some random person that's been dead for hundreds of years now.
Didn't they do that in Final Fantasy? What was it? 11, I think. 10 or 11, something like that.
11 was the
There's
other
one character
MMO,
in
so I
particular?
don't think any of us know what happened in that game.
I don't know what happened to.
There was one character in particular that they could not name. So anytime in any
Oh, you're talking
cutscene,
about Final Fantasy
would
X too, where the
Yes.
whole game is about trying to find Titus, but
him!
they can't
Yeah.
name him because you named him.
Yes. Anyway,
Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from a crimson-clad Ossian, perhaps? Or Ochre? Or Puce? And which of our allies will then fall silent? For a time, I thought we had gained the upper hand.
you're dealing with people who can teleport.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
Using
she's like, how could they ever
weird
get
methods.
that one HQ? It's like that guy could have killed you, and you're the leader of this
Also-
organization.
We had to like stop a literal ultimate weapon of mass destruction. Like these people kind of have resources that are, you know, world ending.
I can't wait for the
Yeah.
expansion's Ultima weapon.
Well, no, Keith, it's a building that shoots a giant beam. Wait a second.
I mean, for crying out loud, we survived Ultima, and yet we are still here having to deal with this bullshit.
Oh yeah, but there's more than Ultima.
Fair. Anyway,
When you shattered the Crystal of Darkness and cast out La Habria, are you sure we did that? I dared to hope that we found a way to rid ourselves of the Ossian menace. But I was wrong. He endures and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Elidibus spoke true. Yet there must be a way to destroy them utterly, a way to spare this world their unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative.
What?
I don't know. That's a little weird. I don't know if that's your call to make there, girl.
My machinations remain undetected for years.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like her call to be like, yeah, we're gonna completely wipe out this other god from the face of the universe. It's like, is that?
Well, not only their
Your
god, but
call?
also the followers and everybody else too. Don't forget that.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
I can
apparently
understand.
they're the ones trying to bring the guy back. So you know.
We apparently had no problem with that the whole main game.
No,
Yeah, I was gonna
that's-
say I guess they haven't had problems doing that for the beast tribes.
Yeah, doing
but-
religious genocides.
Yeah, but at the same time, there was evidence that the oh geez, why am I blanking on this?
Wasn't all the evidence that they were summoning them to help with problems that were caused by the nations that were like, stop summoning the bad primals, and they're like, stop attacking us. It's like, no, stop summoning primals. It's like, fuck. Like,
Yeah, but if there's actual evidence that the primals are starting to cause problems outside of their own sphere, like not
Yeah.
just the people who are attacking them, but also, you know, the world
well, yeah,
at
there were,
large.
well, because every time a primal is summoned, it causes yeah, they have their whatever that is, the
They have
fancy
to
mind control
consume
thing.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, but again, the problem is like, well, if you don't give them a reason to spawn their god, they don't do it. They just go off and do their own shit. And it's like, okay, well,
It's
I
a
guess
vicious cycle. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think
mind
she's
control
really
such
in
a
the authority
boring
to do
story
this.
mechanic.
Well, yeah, that's
Instead
I mean,
of being
it's an
like
excuse to kill
people with agency making choices, they're just a bunch of mindless drones. Like, oh wow, cool,
Yeah.
good story.
Anyway,
There are forces at work that we do not understand, hero. I discern them all around, and disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed as a mere coincidence. Doubtless the Paragons are involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. I know not what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one.
yeah, one. Literally one, you know.
What is
us.
that guy
That's it.
saying in the background that's so important?
I saw it for a brief second. I have no idea. Probably how much that Minfilia talks and that she needs to shut up.
Ah, my stalwart hero. Your face is a picture of resolve.
You mean the blank expression that we always have on our face?
No, we make phases.
Yeah, 90% of the time we have a resting bitch face on.
That seems like a you problem. My character's a very pleasant man.
Yes,
Mine
we
is
know
very
you're cuddly and
apathetic.
furry. We get it.
No, it's just the faces they're making. You're an elf and then complaining that you have resting bitch face.
You know what? You got me there.
I know.
I know. God damn it.
Well,
this elf I made
doesn't seem like a very nice person.
You're not making this easier right now.
You can fix it. Just go to the salon.
I know that you'll be ready when the time.
I can't stop laughing now. Okay. I'm good. No. Stop it! You know what?
I know that you will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should anything arise, you'll be informed.
3 seconds later, there's a new quest ready
Yeah.
for us.
We are immediately informed.
Relay, where are you?
What? Who? What? Or plot device that we don't know about.
Unless Krila is the character we already knew, but we forgot her name. What was mom's name?
Nope. Oh, hello.
Altair?
Wait, wasn't this my guy too? God damn it.
I don't know how anyone remembers anymore. Wait, was Nabriales the guy that stabbed her and grabbed her heart?
I think so.
Ghost grabbed her ghost heart.
I don't remember at this point.
He was question mark for most of the cutscene, so now it's hard to remember his name.
Yeah. And I also don't know if it's the guy with the right robes talking, which is my guy once again. Or not.
Your intercession was not foretold.
Oh no, it's not the guy.
That's
in white.
intercession. I mean, Nabrialis.
Oh,
Yeah,
there it is.
Elidibus was the
You
white robe
object?
guy. We question. Our plans are in motion. Your intentions unclear.
They survived the Seventh Ardor and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you?
No, it does not.
Well, at least he's honest.
Serve as you will. So too shall I. We labor not at cross purposes. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time, when the veil is lifted from their eyes. And at long last, they see.
I feel like we've been tricked into dealing with another fucking, like, Organization 13 from Kingdom Hearts.
God damn it! More Minfilia. Fuck. Yep. 3
I
seconds
don't
later.
think it's
There's a quest.
that bad.
Is it, though?
No, because their goals, they're like, their overall plan isn't as fucking confusing to understand. All they want to do is just summon their god. Like that's it. They're just trying to
Well, yeah, there's
summon their
nothing
god.
harder to understand than Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, there is. What is Organization 13 doing? What the fuck are they doing?
That's Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I said there's nothing hard to
talking
understand than
about
Kingdom Hearts.
Final
You're like, yeah, there is. And then your example is Kingdom Hearts.
No, I'm saying I'm saying that that Kingdom Hearts' stuff is hard to understand.
That's what I said. I said there's nothing harder, and you said, yeah, there is Kingdom Hearts. I'm like, what the
sorry.
fuck?
I
You
thought,
crazy
sorry,
person?
I didn't hear the ER. I only heard the hard. So I heard there's nothing hard about Kingdom
It's
Hearts.
literally the
I'm like,
most
what?
convoluted narrative in video games.
I know. I agree. Sorry, I didn't hear the ER in harder. I just heard hard. So I was like, there's nothing hard in Kingdom Hearts. What the whole fucking thing? Like. So, any case.
Yeah.
It's not
Truly.
Don't worry.
God damn it. Everybody talking to Minfilia again. We're good?
You volunteered
Ready?
to voice our main handler through the entire series.
I didn't expect that, okay?
You can always change your voice if it hurts you. Like, it's not like it's going to destroy the continuity of
I mean,
this
I could
video
just
game.
I could just stop doing the female voice. That's about the only thing.
If that makes it if that makes it less painful for you, then just do that. It's fine.
Truly,
Well-
there is no rest for the weary. Scarce had I begun to make myself at home when I received a request for assistance from Amagina and Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. Seriously, what is with these weird names? Like,
Mineral
you can't just have
Concern.
normal names.
What the fuck is that part of the name? That's hilarious.
I don't know.
We're very concerned about minerals.
I mean, they're concerning.
Their picture
of them
is
have
just
magic.
like a concerned face. It's like their, their icon.
It's like a Lalafell holding up a mineral, like going,
I'm just thinking like that picture of like the Death Stalker or whatever from Dark Souls with his hands together doing concerned
no.
face.
No.
I think there's a Nick Wilde copy of it.
It would appear their storehouse in Horizon has been the target of a series of covert robberies. Minor as they seemed in isolation, occasional discrepancies in the manifests were long dismissed as clerical errors. So what you're telling me is the people there are stupid enough to not realize the robbery when they see one.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, their name is whatever in Sun's concern.
The mineral
So.
concern. Well, that's
It was
concerning.
only during the
That's on brand.
Yeah, it literally is. It was only during the Concern's annual audit that a pattern became apparent. Like, significant quantities of crystal, and only crystals, were missing.
They do stock minerals.
I need hardly tell you what that may imply. No, you really
Yeah,
should tell
someone's
us.
robbing
Oh,
a
shock
mineral
face.
company.
The brass blades charged with with investigating the thefts believe that someone within the Concern is, God, that name, is selling the crystals for profit. Alas, they have as yet been able to identify been unable to identify a likely suspect, and the concern's proprietors have grown frustrated by their lack of progress. Needless to say, I would not have agreed to intervene had the stolen goods been of merely monetary value. There is even a possibility that the thief acts not out of self-interest but in service to a primal. We can ill afford to wait for the blades to realize their mistake. Pray depart for Horizon at your earliest convenience. Rendezvous with Yoshida when you arrive. She and Thancred have already begun a preliminary investigation. I have every confidence that the three of you will get to the bottom of these thefts. I only hope our fears prove unfounded when you do.
They won't.
No, they absolutely won't.
Because then there's no story. Oh, that was funny.
You know,
I guess nothing was
different direction.
I guess nothing was happening. All right. Roll credits.
Yep. Just watch. They're
no
all
story. This
fire
expansion
crystals
surprise everybody.
Instead, they're just making a bomb. It has nothing to do with primals.
They just like minerals.
Yeah. I mean, minerals explosive.
It was funny when I'm streaming. I wonder when people are excited or they say like, "Oh, hey, haven't seen you in a while." Are they talking about me or Keith?
Or me, for that matter.
You're never sure who they're talking to, but also it's like,
Well, because
it's also always like, I've been around. I'm confused.
Well, no, the problem
Yeah,
is like when I'm streaming Final Fantasy, you're here and I'm here, and the channel is both of us on there. So like, so someone be like, "Oh man, I haven't heard Keith in a while." I was like, "Oh, well then you should just go see his channel, which he has been doing a long time now."
I've been here several times a day, every day, forever.
My immediate response is always to assume someone's thinking.
I remember when I first made my solo channel, I tried to put a trailer of like, "Hey, come watch my personal channel," and no one clicked on it. I could see from the stats that nobody followed the link over to my channel, so I was just starting from scratch without any help from whatever we had on Sad Games. Like, all right, it's cool. It's just, me.
I mean, if you put Tokyo Junga on your channel, you would have had all the viewers, clearly.
Yeah. Ah, Zev, your assistance is most welcome. I have already spoken at length with the brass blades of the Rose, albeit to little avail. It would seem that the thieves took great pains to conceal their activities. I could go into further detail, but your time might better be spent in conversation with Fufulupa. He is the officer charged with leading the investigation, and I would only be repeating that which he related to me. If aught eluded my attention, mayhap it will not elude yours.
God damn it, that speech. Why can't you speak like a normal person?
Fufulupa!
Lupa.
Oh yeah, I remember this guy.
It's just Tingle.
deal
Tingle
with you for one of my
Kula
quests.
Lupa! Or whatever the fuck he says.
Poor Tingle.
I think this is Andrew.
Hero, what a pleasure to see you again. Stola said to expect you. Terrible business, these thefts. We have yet to confirm the quantity of crystals stolen, but I dare say it may be greater than. But never mind that. I have news to share. A short while ago, the driver of a heavily laden carriage refused to halt for inspection and broke through one of our checkpoints on the Royal Allegan subway. The cart bolted off toward eastern Thanaland, where, thank the gods, I hear that our colleagues were able to apprehend him without further incident.
A speeding carriage? That would seem a curious choice for thieves of such proven cunning. Yet the Amalja do have a foothold in Eastern Thanaland.
It's a distraction.
And what of their cargo? Did they carry the crystals we seek?
We should be receiving a report any moment now, but I fail to see what else it could.
Who is this guy?
Did you miss me, friends? I'm back, but I fear I come bearing disappointing news, or on second thought, perhaps it's good news after all. Thancred, wherever have you been off to? I figured you had everything under control here, so I took a brief excursion to the east and check up on our Amalja friends. And wouldn't you believe it, I happened upon a runaway carriage on the way, and even was able to do my small part to help my friends and the brass blades intercept it. In all my years, I had never seen such a prodigious quantity of somnus. The blades were calling it one of the greatest hauls they've ever seen, The stolen crystals, on the other hand, were nowhere to be found.
Uh-oh.
Is that so? Alas, I suppose we have no choice but to resume our search elsewhere.
We should reassess our options as well. Come with us, hero.
Okay.
It's the female and male version of the same voice in the same scene.
Oh, hey guys, look, we gotta go over 5 steps and talk to Thancred now.
Against all expectation, it would seem that the Amaja are innocent of this particular spate of crimes. I mean, maybe you're just fucking racist.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, why did you assume? We already like beat the shit out of the god once. What are they gonna summon it again?
The group of the ethnic group I profiled as being guilty of this isn't guilty. I will not interrogate this further.
Shit, now we're gonna have to actually do detective work. I wasn't ready for that part. It's
By all
usually always the beast tribes.
By all indications, they have yet to replenish the stores of crystals exhausted during their last attempt to summon Ifrit. Attempt? Well, success. They did it. We fought them.
Well,
I guess successful attempts are still attempts, but it's like a strange way to put it. What I can't fathom is why anyone else would go to such lengths to obtain crystals, and in such quantities. It cannot be that we are dealing with simple thieves. If their motives were profit, why would they limit their trade to crystals alone? Plainly, we are missing something. While you think about what it might be, I shall inform Ranger of our progress or lack thereof.
Now then.
oh.
'Tis I. The situation may be more complicated than we anticipated.
Indeed, I shall remain watchful. Ere thou goest, another matter requireth thine attention. A young maiden, full eager to... Wherefore inquirest thou of her fairness? Oh, very well. Be she damsel or devil, I shall direct her steps to Revenant's toll. Save thine insinuations for one given to such impropriety. Thou shalt not find me amenable.
Far across the sea from the land of Doman have we traveled. We seek audience with the ruler of these lands. Who here speaks for you?
Hey.
What we got here? What? Is there not a compare button?
You have to right-click and item comparison.
Oh, so press X.
Yep.
Ironically, none of these are good for me at all.
Why don't they just give me? Why don't they give me a stat comparison? Why do I have to? I have to check it all manually. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, it is kind of annoying, isn't it?
Let's see.
Kind of wish they would change it after several years.
Well, like other, I think your normal gear does. It's like just jewelry. I think that doesn't. I actually don't know that well what stats to even go for most of the time.
For you,
Panda.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's been following us for a while.
I don't know if I want strength or dex, for example.
Probably strength. You're a pugilist. You punch
Let's
things.
see. It looks like these are
Might
just
want
worse
dex.
anyway, so fuck it.
I don't think it. I don't know. Dex seems more like a rogue and maybe, possibly. I don't know.
Any bright ideas? A solitary flash of insight? No? Well then, for want of a better suggestion, I say we may try picking Fufulupa's brain again. Who knows? If we work together, we may yet find something of use nested away within it. So
Man, I really wish that...
even when it's voice acted, none of that really sounds natural to me. Like that one person, like Thancred, not Thancred, Effie's other character that he voices, the elf. He sounded about as awkward as like the Leonardo DiCaprio Shakespeare movie, where everyone's like, hand me my longsword, and it's like a shotgun that says longsword on it.
Oh, but it is good to see you return. I have given some thought to the matter, and I have just hit upon a most disturbing possibility. How could I have been so blind?
Calm yourself, Fufulupa. What is this disturbing possibility which you speak?
I was contemplating as to how the thieves' activities escaped our notice for so long, and then it came to me. What if there is someone among our own ranks conspiring with them? A traitor in our own midst? Again? Doing this plotline again?
It would be most unfortunate if your fears proved well-founded, Fufulupa. Indeed. If, for reasons of security, the concerned decide to transfer the remaining crystals stored in Horizon to another location, their plans would be discovered the moment the brass blades were informed. Ah, but such a shipment would surely be well guarded. Would thieves as wily as ours risk open confrontation? Mayhap not, but neither would the concerned be eager to present them with such an obvious target. Nay, they might instead elect to carry out the transfer in secret, to entrust the goods to, let us say, a lone Mikote miner, traveling without escort so as not to attract undue attention. Or hear me out here, lay a trap by leaking the information about a fake one, and then ambush them when they go for it.
Well, the also assumption is that there's somebody at the place.
Like they think
that's why
they think there's a mole, so it's like, okay, make a fake shipment that people think is real, including your own workers.
What they did with the runaway carriage.
But who? Ah, I see. Yes, the concern may well elect to do that, but to travel with so much cargo would be a strenuous task indeed. And this miner would certainly need to rest upon the way. Mayhap north of the bridge to Hameralia?
What?
Hameralia. just keep adding 75 more letters to the word. A fine spot for a rest. Would you not agree, hero? You lie in wait to the north, and I shall do the same to the south.
Oh, so we literally are just setting up a...
Yeah, we actually are doing the ambush.
Okay.
Ahem. Forgive me, my friends, but I have received new orders. I must inform my men at once.
And then waddle off he goes. And then back.
Call me a cynic, but I would be surprised if these thieves lay down their arms and surrender. See that you come prepared to offer them some encouragement.
Encouragement. Air quotes. Very heavy air quotes.
It was weird to me when people have to be sly about committing violence.
Be ready to offer some persuasive arguments.
Yeah, like why wouldn't you just be like,
Sly.
yeah, get ready to beat the shit out of these guys. Like,
Yeah,
Kill them all. All right, I can fly.
See, that would be convenient. Yeah, you can fly. What are you doing?
much faster, by the way.
I tried jumping and then I awkwardly started floating. I'm like, what's happening? Scared.
Up or below?
Looking back and forth a lot like a normal. Yep. Just normal
Standing
day.
watch.
Movement in the distance catches your eye. Okay. Oh, those guys. Hello, sir.
Yep.
Please die.
Oh, crap. Fucking targeting being stupid.
Oh, I did my combo wrong. I forgot how to do it. So let's zoom out a bit. Oh, there's a guy. There is additional dude.
There are additional men here.
Nope, they're all dead.
That was quick.
Thanks for watching, Shtola.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for the help.
Look at her hat. Stubborn to the
actually.
last, as expected. You are unharmed.
Obviously. What do you think we are? Tancred? Come
A
on now.
gang of sea wolf thieves, and in Thanlan no less. I suppose there's a first time for everything. Sea wolves, all of them. Aye, and all with the same tastes and facial tattoos. Blue, in case you were wondering. Oh,
I was.
our thieves are a long way from home. I'm just looking around. Tancred, if you would be so good as to attend to the outstanding matters in Horizon, I have inquiries to make. She just had a full costume change all of a sudden, didn't she? To Horizon, then.
She was pretending to be the miner.
Oh, right. Ufulupa will want to hear about your meeting with the thieves. The pointy-eared mining helmet.
She's a cat.
It's just really funny looking.
I want to hurt her little kitty ears.
Do 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 do.
Cutscene.
On behalf of the brass blades of the Rose, I thank you for your service to Horizon. Ah, but we have not been idle. While you were afield, we succeeded in identifying the traitor within our ranks.
Oh, good. You did it without our help this time. Hooray.
Is that so? Then by your leave, I should very much like to have a word with the fellow in private.
No. I'm afraid that will not be possible. Regrettably, he, managed to subdue the unit of blades dispatched to detain him and made good his escape.
Oh, for the love of... And how did he manage that exactly? Your men haven't been sampling the somnus we confiscated, have they? Or was he a giant in disguise?
No, but he was quite strong. Sea wolf. Lincian born and raised, I believe. But do not worry, we will find him. You have my word on that.
I see. Pray keep me appraised of any developments.
Or better yet, just get us to do it for you. Like, you know, like we always
We got
Yes.
other shit to do.
He's standing next to me. Understood. I fear our time together is at an end, my friend. Your services are required elsewhere. Awfully disappointing, I know, but one must follow where duty leads. You might try to look a little disappointed. Or do you mean to give me another one of your stoic nods, do you? You do, don't you? Purr.
Yep.
Wow.
Finally, somebody acknowledges that all
calling
we
my
do is
shit
nod
out.
stoically.
Yeah, I feel a little called out here.
I feel targeted. I'm in this photo and I don't like
Oh, good.
it.
Now we gotta go talk to him again.
Wait,
Wait. Oh,
where's the quest? Oh, there. Oh, wait, no, it is right here.
we
I was
literally gotta
confused.
talk to Thancred again.
Yeah. I was like, I thought he sent us away. Why are we talking to Thancred again? The antecedent bid me to tell you to make for Vesper Bay, where young Alphinaud awaits your coming most eagerly. It is he who requested your assistance. Some commotion or incident. I am not privy to the details. While you do whatever it is that Alphinaud has planned for you, I shall endeavor to track down our traitorous brass blade. And when I do, you may rest assured that we will have our answers. That felt
I
so...
hope you still have your Vesper Pay tickets.
Wow, it's like I'm gonna throw them away. Why are these fucking quest structured in such a weird, redundant, time-wasty way? He just told us to go because we've been called away, and then we have to go start a new conversation about how we've been called away. Like, what?
Who knows?
Like, I get that they tied it to the one part to the end of the previous quest, and this one's the beginning of the next quest, but like they structure it so awkwardly. Half the time they just say the same thing twice.
Padding. A lot of padding.
Where was it in Vesper Bay?
Down at the docks.
Here we thought we'd be done here. Oh, because this is where the cutscene was with the lady, right? Question mark
Yeah.
lady. You are late. No matter. I know where our visitors are headed. From what I have been able to gather, this vessel belongs to a band of Domans who seek an audience with the Saltuna. From Outer Worlds. The Sultana. You are familiar with Doma, yes? In Othard? You know, that Othard country over there.
That other country.
Yeah. What a fucking name. Well, like the rest of the nations in the Eastern continent, it is ruled by a Garlean Empire. Given our visitors' unannounced arrival, as well as the state of their ship, I suspect they did not leave their homeland under the best of circumstances. Needless to say, I should be very interested to hear the tale, and more importantly, what they know of the current state of affairs in the Empire. Such information could prove most useful. We would be fools not to pursue the opportunity, do you not think? Come with me to Ul'dah, hero. Unless I am mistaken, and I am rarely mistaken, we will find the Domans bickering with the Sultan's sworn on a royal promenade. You are uncertain of your role in the proceedings? Insurance. If our guests are not themselves Imperial agents, it seems fair to assume that they may be being pursued by some. And if not, who better than you to have a hand on the events of an unforeseen diplomatic incident? Besides, I do so enjoy your sparkling repartee. Satisfied? Good, I shall see you in Ul'dah. Okay. Back home we go.
But where?
To Ul'dah.
But where?
To Ul'dah.
Ah.
It's a good thing I held on to that teleport offer.
Me too.
To Ul'dah. This is where my home teleport goes.
The Chamber of Rule?
No, just to Ul'dah.
Okay.
To Ul'dah.
Ethernet.
Oh, right. I should just be teleporting from this
Chamber
crystal.
rule.
I always leave the teleport room, then run back in.
Yeah. Eventually you'll be like, oh, right.
Just in time to be out of story missions. I still have like no concept for the layout of this town, even though it's my starting town.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
I was like, oh,
Oh,
cool.
oopsie.
The teleporting
voiced or-
list is just a list of 8 things that I don't really know where any of them are.
Yeah, this is not voiced. Everybody here?
Yep.
Yeah.
It matters not how many times you ask. Without the necessary permissions, none shall pass. Oh no, it's Ganondorf.
Pray understand, good sir. We have not the leisure to lodge a formal petition. Time is of the essence. All I ask is that you summon your superior. Allow me to plead my case. Surely you can grant us that small kindness.
Away with you. You darken these doors no longer. I will not ask again.
That beard in his face looks so awkward and weird.
Wonder what kind of person she is. Why
You
is her
know
face
not
covered?
what you do. She's a dragon.
What?
Her tail!
What?
I gather your pleas fell upon deaf ears. A loyal man with a cold heart. I know this kind well. Is this when they added the race? I hope you will find
Maybe?
me more to your liking. Alfanad Levelua at your service, a friend.
Yeah, this is when they added it.
Which I believe makes me very nearly unique in this part of the world at least. Few indeed are your allies in Ul'dah. Yet you will need some if you wish to endear yourselves to the wealthy and powerful. Pray join me and my associate at the quicksand. There you- fuck, we're going back. Oh, I know quicksand's here, never mind. There you may explain your situation to us, and we shall see if there is aught we can do to help. I have to remember, oh yeah, the quicksand is this place is in, not the waking sands.
Yeah, no.
How could you ever mix them up?
I don't know.
Right? How? Are you wearing the B2 outfit? Oh, God.
The B2 outfit.
Yeah, Panda has on a B2's outfit. Right?
Adventures
Is that
Guild.
what that is?
Yeah,
Was that is B2's outfit? Yeah.
Was B2 the protagonist of Nier Automata?
Yeah. The girl robot.
Yeah. It's hard to
Yep,
remember people's names anymore because all their names are fucking a letter and a number.
Yeah, because they're hex.
And I played it like
hex
3
codes.
years ago, so I don't remember like any of them.
Yeah, they're all hex codes. That's why.
Oh. I hate it.
Yeah. That's why we don't name anything.
Oh my
like that.
god, that's hair. That wasn't even a character.
We have traveled some several thousand miles across the sea from the nation of Doman, in hopes that we might find sanctuary in these lands.
Sanctuary, Lady Yugiri?
Aye. Lying within Ul'dah, Doman was under the dominion of the Garlean Empire, as I'm sure you are aware. When the War of Succession broke out in Garlemald, we espied an opportunity to free ourselves from the yoke of imperial oppression and took up arms. Only to be crushed. And so I gathered what few Domans escaped the reckoning and guided them hither to your shores.
A war of succession? Then the Emperor... Forgive me. You said that Doman was under imperial rule, did you not?
Doman is gone. Razed to the ground as an example to the other provinces.
12 have mercy. And your people?
On a ship anchored in Vesper Bay, flying borrowed colors. Many were complicit in the rebellion, or akin to those who were. They will not come ashore until I send word that it is safe to do so. I sought an audience with your rulers, but was summarily refused.
The lords of Ul'dah are not wont to entertain foreign refugees without suitable encouragement.
Mayhap I was foolish to expect otherwise, but our supplies run low and we have young ones in urgent need of care. I have seen the tents outside the gates, however. We are not the first to seek asylum, nor will we be the last.
Be that as it may, Ul'dah is no friend to Garlemald. Your tale would stir the hearts of many men and women here. The Sultana and the Syndicate will not be so easily swayed, but I shall see that you are granted an opportunity to plead your case.
This is within your power?
Well, far be it from me to boast, but I do have the ear of certain influential individuals.
I am in your debt.
Lady Yugiri, forgive me for observing, but your choice of attire seems like to evoke feelings of mistrust.
Men are wont to fear the unfamiliar. We know this from experience. We seek only to spare the people of Ul'dah unnecessary disquiet.
I shall defer to your experience, then.
I thank you for your understanding.
It seems I have urgent business with the Flame General. I leave our guests in your capable hands.
I don't think I fit in this chair. My hands were hovering like inches above the table.
Oh.
I'm just.
Yeah, because your hands should be on your knees, but yeah, you're so big that your knees are under the table.
That's quite the fit.
I
Where's
look
she
like
now?
that with my what's it called guide too.
That looked fine.
Oh, you're normal size.
Oh, she's just right
I'm
inside.
taller than you
I
are.
missed her. Oh yeah, yeah. Panda's right. It's 2B. That's why B2 sounded wrong.
Oh, 2B.
I was like, this doesn't ring a bell, but I did play that game. If I may, sir, as I said earlier, we have been at sea for several moons, and our supplies are all but spent. I have not the heart to repeat the tales of our tribulations, nor would it please you to listen to them, I think. Suffice to say, however, sacrifices have been made. Though it shames me to beg for more when you have already offered so much, desperation compels me. Gentle sir, if you or your associates could spare any provisions, anything at all, it would go a long way to lessen the suffering of my people.
What you need?
I don't know. Ask
Speak
Momodi.
with Momodori.
In that person's band. There we go.
That was quick.
Aw.
Already a man.
Oh god, it's been so long. Hells, why didn't you say sooner, hero? Of course I'll help. You couldn't have picked a better day to tell the truth. A wealthy merchant and his entourage were due to have a banquet here on the morrow, see? But just sent word they can't come, meaning I've got a boatload of foodstuffs and no one to feed. Best of all, they paid for the lot in advance. Go and call on Frieduri. Freduri.
Fredo.
Freduri. Fred Durst. Go and call on Fred Durst and Catherine at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Tell him I said to ship the little prince's order to the Waking Sands. Oh, and if they argue, just show them those letters. Those might send them straight.
Okay, off to the Sapphire Exchange.
Whatever the fuck Momodi ever sounded like. She hasn't spoken in eternity.
I think you just
Sapphire-
haven't spoken to her. You haven't spoken to her in eternity.
Well, she hasn't
You've
been in the
a
main
bad friend.
story. Sapphire
We
Exchange
haven't
is here,
spoken to her
right?
basically since the beginning. I think
Oh yeah,
so?
there it is. It's the last option.
Yeah. It's in Ul'dah.
Ul'dah.
Oh.
Do. Catherine.
Where are you?
Boop. Oh, there it is.
Go.
I was loading.
My, that's a rather odd request. Mayhap you misheard her instructions? You know, you shouldn't encourage them like this. They'll start to expect it. Mark my words.
Jesus.
That's racist.
People hate refugees.
I mean, wouldn't you hate
Just a
refugees
constant.
if you were a refugee who made it in and you don't want other refugees to make it? You just fuck other refugees.
He's in the business of feeding refugees now. I ain't normally one to question Mistress Momodi's judgment, but that doesn't seem wise to me. I might be a sociopath. I'll not speak for the children, but if you ask me, any man who can't earn a crust deserves to go hungry. They're refugees. Give them like 10 minutes. Jesus.
Also, like, what do you
also-
mean? How do they not deserve? You don't give them a chance to deserve anything.
They
What the fuck does that mean?
They fled
Like-
danger and are currently on a boat. They can't get into the country yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say like they want to
Yeah, but
work.
they don't
It's
have
not
a
like
job yet.
Ugh,
You also have to
want them
remember this-
You want them
this
to come
city
over here
operate-
jobless? What are they gonna do? Take my job? It's like no, because you're not doing good at your job.
This city
Go
is
on.
also hyper-capitalist in its nature.
Is
Don't
it?
forget. Yeah?
Because if that's the case, then maybe they could do with some fucking cleaning. God, this place looks like shit. You don't have any money for that?
Apparently not.
This place is all made of dirt. Come on, man. I'm a capitalist nation. This ain't
Jesus.
capitalism.
They didn't give you any trouble, did they? Good. Now go and tell Lady Yugiri it's all in hand.
God damn it. Where the hell is she now? Oh.
She's still right here.
Here,
She's now at this table.
I dared not hope for such magnanimity, much less expect it. Mistress Momodi is generous indeed. I shall be sure to thank her most humbly.
Also,
hopefully
I just
hopefully in a
noticed how
voice scene.
it's so weird having her look up at me when talking because I'm like 3 feet taller than her.
Welcome to my playthrough.
Yeah.
Lady Yugiri, I briefed the Flame General of our situation. I think you will be pleased with his reply. We have been granted an audience before the Sultana and Sultuna and the Syndicate both. We should return to the Royal Promenade at once. You have done much for us, Master Alphinaud. I swear we shall return the favor. Not as owed, Lady Yugiri. Nigiri? Sushi? For naught has been given. The small favor you have fairly won with your own words, and it is with words that you must win the favor of the Syndicate. Then I shall choose them with care. Will you accompany us? You will be accompanying us, yes? Good. Your presence may serve to remind the Syndicate of the true meaning of philanthropy, and that nothing so unpalatable will be required of them, assuming the Domans are willing to earn their keep. Come, the Flame General awaits us on the Royal Promenade. Hey, remember me, Save the World, you know? Yeah. That guy?
I love the idea that they had to come up with
I know it's easy to lose me in the crowd being a blue cat.
I love they had to come up with a word that wasn't just pay taxes. It's like, well, we're doing philanthropy. It's a generous contribution to society. It's like, what if you pay taxes? Philanthropy. Like,
well, that's not what philanthropy means.
Isn't philanthropy just like using like money for a hobby kind of deal?
It's more synonymous with charity than taxes.
No, I know. I'm saying instead of making a word define that, why don't you just not need them?
The word doesn't mean the same thing. That's when you make new words, is when it means a different thing.
I'm saying,
fuck, I was this guy too, wasn't I?
Instead of doing something that requires a new word to come into existence, just do the thing
they said my last name for once. This argument's stupid. A pleasure, hero. The others are already inside. Let's not keep them waiting.
I think it's because of the fact that we're part of the Flaming Fist.
I, Yugiri of Doman, am honored to meet you at last, Your Grace. To mark this auspicious occasion, I should like to present to you the finest treasures our humble nation has to offer. Alas, the circumstances which have brought me here today have divested me of both time and dignity. I come before you as a pauper in direst need of aid, to request that you grant my people asylum.
17th in the line of welcome you to our city. Be at ease, Lady Yugiri. Although I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune, I would ask that you recount it once more for the benefit of the others here present.
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Doman, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule, and my people yearned to be free. Thus, when a war of succession broke out in Garlemald, we sought to take advantage of the chaos and reclaim our liberty. Alas, our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our rebellion was put down in the most brutal fashion.
Those who survived, how many do they number?
More than 200 souls huddle within the cramped confines of our own galleon's hold. Yet this figure accounts for but one of a number of ships which escaped the purge. It is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Should that prove unfeasible, however, I humbly ask that you accept as many of my people as your resources allow. Pray understand, we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement. We would serve as soldiers or tradesmen until our debt is repaid.
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Yugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored. If they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He sees profit in this.
I agree. That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution. Shall...
The law is the law.
Lord Lolorito?
Tell me, are you blind or willfully ignorant? Even now, our streets are choked with the displaced victims of the Calamity and Alamigan refugees. They live hand to mouth, subsisting on aid provided by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher. The wealth of Ul'dah is not without limits, my friends. And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to violence and criminal activity? You have all read the reports, I think. Without homes or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they imagine has been unjustly denied them. Yet, knowing this, you would have us swell their ranks. Mayhap you think the brass blades and the flames are not hard-pressed enough?
Some say the chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily. This may explain how he came to be the wealthiest man in Ul'dah. Or it may simply be that he's ruthless beyond reckoning.
Surely the Sultanate can support the few hundred domans Lady Yugiri represents. That our resources have been taxed, I do not deny. But we are hardly in danger of financial collapse. I move that an exception be made.
An exception, Your Grace? I am suddenly reminded of a similar debate some years ago regarding a number of Alamigan refugees, if memory serves. What were your words that day? Yes, the law is the law, and so our visitors remained in Little Alamigo. Mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good as to enlighten us as to which other of our laws should not be upheld.
Mind your tongue, Lolorito.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view. You know as well as I that people can be a resource still more precious than gil.
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment, I have no desire to gamble with my future. Ul'dah's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. We risk this at our peril. One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy. How far the vaunted Mirage have fallen, both in repute and profitability, since he began employing refugees.
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my lord.
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and call a vote. To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
That it were within my power to welcome you and your people, Lady Yugiri. As you have observed, however, my authority in such matters is regrettably limited. Without the consent of the Syndicate, I cannot act.
I understand, Your Grace, and I appreciate all that you have done on our behalf.
The nerve of the man! If that bastard had not forsaken the eastern trade route, Little Alamigo would now be thriving. Oh, that you should have traveled so far under such dire circumstances, only to be refused in this manner is utterly unconscionable. Pray, accept my sincerest apologies.
Now that the Empire no longer poses an immediate threat, they see little reason to maintain the pretense of unity. The Monitorists have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all. But this is neither the time nor place for that discussion.
Is monetarist their word for capitalist?
Maybe.
That little shit just started
guess.
coming out and saying the quiet part loud. And he's just fucking like, everybody knows that immigrants are violent criminals. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Here he goes.
Are you surprised?
No. It was also funny that like the was it? He said, "Are you blind?" It was like his first line of dialogue practically, and he's wearing a blindfold. And I like that all the little bean people are like, it's like the diagram of like, how would a dog wear pants? It's like, how does this person sit on this chair? It's like, do they sit at the back against the cushion with their little feet up like a toddler, or they sit on the very edge with like 2 feet of empty space between them and the backrest? It's like no correct answer. They all look silly. As you observed, Lolorito is not afraid to speak his mind, which is why you shall silence him in this assassination mission. Nor is he like to change it. Oft have I wondered how a man so skilled at weighing the worth of things should be so incapable of seeing the value in people. I will waste no more time, no more words on him. Not when the Domans are yet in need of aid. Everyone, follow me to the Hall of Flames.
Well, I mean, looking at people looking at people like a valuable resource is never going to work because every person is different. So their value is different. So it's like a worthless endeavor. It's easier to claim all humans are worthless than to try and find individual value in them. Whereas like,
what waypoint do you use for Hall of Flames?
Hall
of Flames, the Ul'dah Aetherite Plaza.
Yep, big one.
I wish they would just say places that are the names of teleporters.
Well, that's not where you're meeting though. You are meeting at
it's just so many names.
Well, yeah.
Oh, it is totally the Aetherite. It's like 5 feet away. God damn it. I like that none of us use the door.
Cutscene. And it's not voiced.
I clicked on Kikiyo first on accident, so I'm waiting for it to load. The Syndicate has spoken, and I see no point in moving that the matter be reconsidered. I was like, what's something's wrong here? The Monitorists have made their position clear. Agreed. Ul'dah is not an option. Nor are Limsa, Liminsa, or Gridania, for some reason apparently. I judge, given the state of their internal affairs. Are they just gonna move in with us? Which leaves our Doman friends confined to a ship. Gods, the thought of them being huddled into an airless hold with no hope of better treatment. Would that I had more time to find an alternative, a place not bound by the concerns of the great nations. Is he now gonna realize the thing I said? Oh, there he goes. No, he's doing it. Minfilia. That is precisely what I wish to discuss. Aha. I understand the Syndicate's decision. I do. We all wish to preserve that which is ours, especially when we believe it to be under siege. But I cannot meekly accept this judgment, not while my people suffer. Would it be out of the question for the Sultanate to accept us for a limited time? A week, mayhap, or even just a few days. Excellent. I shall keep you informed. Lady Yugiri, I have a proposal if you would hear it. Out with it, Master Alphinaud. The headquarters of my order, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, stands in a place called Revenant's Toll, an outpost in Mordona. Like most outposts, it is frequented by mercenaries and other men of action, and lacks the comforts of more well-established settlements. However, the leaders of Revenant's Toll have been doing their utmost to change that. To that end, they have need of able-bodied individuals willing to work as frontier hands. Hard labor, lest you doubt, with naught save food and shelter by way of reward. Terms not unlike those which you proposed yourself, Lady Yugiri. Anyone want to be this guy?
I'll get it. Though I will not hear a word said against our beloved Ul'dah. Revenant's toll would, excuse me. Revenant's toll would certainly would offer certain advantages. The absence of unhelpful bureaucracy being the most obvious.
If they can accommodate us all, we shall gladly accept. Master Alphanod, once again I find myself in your debt. Don't worry, we're probably going to throw you at a boss at the end of this. Your people will die fighting. Pray, do not thank me, my lady. The life your people go to is one of hard labor and few comforts, as I told you. And before that, there remains the matter of how they may safely be borne to Revenant's Toll, which will be no small feat, considering the distance and their present condition. Mayhap the Ul'dah Adventurers Guild can be of assistance. Look for me there anon, hero. Lady Yugiri, if you and your people would accompany me, we may discuss what aid the immortal flames can provide. Every character I've ever chosen to voice just all gathers into one room. Her two followers scream default character model.
Yeah, just a little bit.
They're like incredibly generic looking and featureless.
It might be.
Yep.
Okay. Back to the
Adventurers Guild. Sprint lasted just long enough.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
We are concerned that the Doman refugees may find the journey to Revenant's Toll to be much to bear. Too long have they been sequestered aboard their ship, with insufficient supplies and scarce room enough to breathe, let alone stretch their limbs. With that in mind, Mistress Momodi has kindly offered to accommodate the Domans until such time they are ready to set out for Mordona. I thought they weren't allowed in this country. How is this an exception? Those healthy enough to travel will embark as soon as the transportation has been secured, while those too weak to leave at once will be permitted to stay until they regain their strength. They're allowed to stay here?
And
what are the rules?
They're not refugees here.
What news? Transportation remains our greatest obstacle, General. Is there aught that Immortal Flames can do? I fear that exceeds our mandate. Were it a smaller number, mayhap it would go unnoticed. But the Syndicate will not bear the costs of escorting more than 200 Domans to Mordona. Daffy?
Yep, sorry. When government fails to act, the responsibility falls to us private citizens. I will engage the services of the 77 caravans on the Doman's behalf.
Very well. We should begin contract negotiations at once. Your generosity is most welcome, my lord.
After all that has befallen these good people, it is the least I can do. Come what may, you shall ever have a friend in Ul'dah, Lady Yugiri.
And you in Revenant's Toll, my lord.
I love that he is part of the government, and he's like, well, the government can't help private citizens. Like,
technically, he's
fixed. You're in a position to fix it.
He's part of the
it's
Merchants
they
Association.
Vote.
That's why.
Yeah, so just
he is fixing it as a private citizen because he can't do it as a government person because they have the minority vote.
Yep.
Well, it sounds like we all have work to do, Lady Yugiri. Let's put our heads together and settle this details of our arrangement, shall we? What's that? You've ended up voicing every character? Let's talk to Momodi now. Fuck! I would entrust the task of escorting our Doman friends to you. After you have rested your own road-weary legs, of course. What say you? Road-weary? I teleport everywhere.
I just woke up, man.
Item comparison.
Better, worse?
They're trash. They're all trash.
Yeah, all of them are really bad. Like, none of them are what I need. I need intelligence and spell speed. Which none of them are giving me.
Yep.
You needn't concern yourself with the affairs here, hero. I am more than capable of overseeing preparations for the remaining caravans. Some other Doman vessels, should other Doman vessels arrive, I will inform the antecedents at once. No, give me your quest dialogue, jackass, not your generic dialogue. As we speak, the Domans... Have you guys noticed that? Just sometimes you just get the other text instead. And it's like, what? Stop, no.
I've never had that problem.
Sometimes during quests, I would click on Momodi and she was like, she'd give me generic, like, welcome to my inn dialogue. And then it would just end when and then I'm like, what? No, the quest. What are you doing?
That's weird.
As we speak, the Domans prepare for the departure at Vesper Bay, wherefrom they will be transported by carriage to Ul'dah. That said, this has all been decided rather suddenly, and it would not surprise me if the refugees required some assistance in coordinating their preparations. Hero, I would have you return to Vesper Bay and facilitate the process through tasks great and small. In short, whatever must be done, what must needs be done, do it. Speak with a man named Hosen when you arrive, which means pants in German. As Lady Yugiri tells it, he has been designated the leader of the first group.
I mean, pants are important. I would make them the leader.
If I recall correctly, isn't Lederhosen literally just long pants in English?
English? What do you mean in English?
Translated to English, I'm pretty sure Lederhosen just means long pants.
I don't know.
Vesper Bay, so use your tickets.
Oh, right. There's two. Oh, right.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know German.
I think long in German is lange. Like L-A-N-G-E.
Langehosen?
Not Lieder. But our Lederhosen are German, aren't they? Or are they Dutch?
Oh.
Sound more Dutch, right?
It might be the wrong language. I don't remember if they're German.
Literal translation is leather breeches.
Oh, leather. Okay. It's really funny how many things in like German and so on are really similar to the word in English.
Well, it's because of the fact that they're all from the same root language.
Well, yeah, English is Germanic. Mm-hmm. So learning it's pretty funny because it's often you'd often just like slightly change the pronunciation. You're like, you got the German word now. You did it. I will not be hosen.
The longer ones, not.
They're those weird, goofy Dutch pants.
Lederhosen are like overalls, or they're like
yeah, no, they're
those are called overalls, or like the corduroy. Oh.
Yeah.
Over your shoulders pants.
Apparently, there's a modern interpretation of it, which is weird.
Someone else be hosen because I have to stop stacking characters.
Oh, sorry.
Greetings. Alphino informed me that a Scion would be arriving to help with the preparations. I am honored to meet you, though shamed as well. A great warrior should not be tasked with such trivialities. Finally, somebody else who gets it.
It will change nothing.
No, obviously not.
This entire question is like, what if we discuss the logistics of refugees for an hour?
I knew from a glance what manner of man you are. I too have some skill at arms, as do many of our people. Pray forgive this trifle, but might I trouble you to help round up the children that have been given them? Oh, god damn it. They are most adept at staying hidden from my sight, but perhaps your keen eyes will succeed. Are you implying something here because I'm an elf?
I mean, I'm a
implying
cat.
Something here?
I mean, I'm a rabbit. Have poor eyesight, arguably.
I was gonna say, like
our rabbit's known for eyesight.
You're not the one here that they're trying to bother. You have my thanks, friend. Pray seek out my son Yozan. He can tell you more. Yozan.
That was a
Real
really
creative with your name convention, aren't you?
Yo, son.
Oh man, it's Hozon and Homie.
That was a quick transition from nobody should bother a hero with this to can you find the children? Please play hide and seek with the children.
Just standing out in the fucking open. Come on now, wait a second.
That's what this game needed, children.
Oh, hello there. I am Yozan, son of Hozan. You will be coming with us to Ul'dah? I hear we're traveling by horsebird to drawn carriage. But don't you think you're queer?
Wow.
Giant birds that people ride like horses? I still want to try riding one, but what's that?
Italicized.
You're looking for the others? Don't worry, I already told them to get ready for the carriages. I need your help though. We were just finishing a game of hide and seek. 3 players are still hiding. And since Lady Yugiri told us to take it really seriously, they won't move until they're found. But Vesper Bay isn't that big, so I bet you can find them in no time.
Lady
Wow, is that
Yugiri,
the
why have
plan?
you done
In the
this to
event
us?
In the event that she couldn't get approval, she was just going to like
Just
have the
scatter the
like-
children around
yeah.
town. Have them just vanish.
There's one over here, by the way.
My god.
That's
Which ones are
ridiculous.
children and which ones are bean people?
Yes.
Okay, hang on.
Bashful Geyser.
That's
what a fucking name. What the
He
fuck?
doesn't even have hair. Wow.
Hey, you're not Yozan. Who are you? I'm Koharu. I didn't think anyone else would. Wait a minute. You're one of those stallions, aren't you?
No, I'm a
what?
cat.
Scions. You must know Lady Yugiri, right? Isn't she great? She's really good at hide and seek, too. All right, it's almost time to go. Nice meeting you.
Bashful Geyser.
Yeah.
That's not one of the ways of spelling geezer, right? That can't be what they mean.
I think they
His
mean
name's
geezer.
clearly Geyser, which is
Yeah, that's
absurd.
it's clearly Geyser. It should
It's
probably be Geezer, but oh my
Bashful
goodness.
Geyser. God damn it, there's too many child-shaped people in this game.
Lava
They have
fells
things
everywhere,
above their
man.
head.
A lot of people have things above their head, Andrew.
No, they have the specific icon for progressing the story over their heads. They're up here. It's up here behind you, Keith.
Oh, on top of the building.
Keep going. Yeah, top of the building. Also, just get on your mount and fly around. You'll see their little heads stick out.
I still don't see him up here.
Yeah. No, where are you?
Where you just told me to go, I thought.
No. Wait, sorry. I see Effie here. Where the hell did you go?
Didn't you just tell me to go on this top of this building?
This over here, where we are.
I can't tell where anyone is.
Open your map.
I'm jumping.
The map is too. This area is too small for the map. It's all there's like 50 icons, so I can't see a single thing.
Here, look for me. Okay.
Oh, there's somebody.
Here we go. This way. Go this way. Do you not see the icons over their heads?
I couldn't see that one. I have never noticed them until I've directly seen them.
Oh, okay.
There's so many icons in general because there's this, like, everyone's always like, do the lock and key or plus sign quest. They all unlock something, but there's like 500 of those as far as I can tell.
Yeah, there's a lot of mechanics and a lot of them lead to dungeons. How'd you find me? Bah. Guess I need more practice. Or maybe you're just good at this. I mean, the Garleans didn't find me. That's pretty deep there, kid.
The Garleans that were trying to kill them all?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I evaded execution. I must be good at hide and seek.
It's like, Did hide on top of a building.
I feel like they're only appearing after we've already found the previous one.
I don't know.
Where the hell? Where?
This quest is annoying. Oh, he's behind the wagon over here. By the entrance. The red wagon.
Smart.
Sneaky.
Are you playing? Oh, no fair. Yozan didn't say anything about adults.
Huh? We get to ride a horsebird carriage? I don't know, it sounds scary, but if Yozen says it's safe, I'll go. Are they called horsebirds? Is that normal? I've never heard, I feel like I haven't heard that before.
They don't know what chocobos are, apparently.
Yeah, they don't have chocobos where they're from.
Chonk ass birds.
Chonkabos.
Chonkabos. That's your mount.
Oh, right, this is me. Wonderful! All the children are accounted for. Hide and seek. Ah, I see that you are curious. It is quite simple, really. Lady Yugiri thought it best the children know what to do in case the Garleans found us. I should hope that these days are behind, or that those days are behind us. But I nevertheless take comfort in knowing that we are prepared. I mean, that's fair. That's a good way to get children to, you know, follow orders. Hey guys, you want to play a game?
Find you.
Or else they'll slaughter you entire, you know.
A game of death.
Yeah. The first caravan is due to depart shortly, followed by the rest of the rest at regular intervals. My family and I, including my stubborn old father Home, will be traveling in the lead carriage together with young Koharu, whom I believe you've already met.
It's my pops, homie.
Though I understand the road to Ul'dah is regularly patrolled by your brass blades, it would give us great comfort if you would agree to accompany us on our journey. Once again, I thank you for your kindness. When you're ready to leave, please inform our coachman.
Okay.
Where?
Over at the gates, where they are leaving from.
Boom.
Oh, hey, this thing looks familiar, doesn't it?
Oh, hey, it's this vehicle. Don't they know it flies?
Well, not this one, because it's being carried by 2 chocobos.
Oh, right.
Eager to be off, are you? Aye, well, I was meaning to have a word with you about that. Runner from the Blade says we might have a problem.
Fuck.
A fierce-looking beastie has been sighted south of the bridge to Hammerlia. Might it be as someone eyes are playing a trick on him, of course, but it don't pay to gamble in this spurious business. Now I know you can handle yourself in a fight, but this lot is another story. So I was thinking you might go on and have a quick look around. Make sure the area is safe, like. And if you come across anything dangerous, you know what to do. When you're satisfied the way is clear, meet us outside Horizon. The Blades will tell me the road's safe, so I reckon we can make it that far on our own. Assuming the self-same bastards don't try to rob us, that is. Okay.
We're off to Hammer Alley-oop.
Or off to see so wizard.
We get gameplay for a moment. One enemy. The gamers can have a little gameplay as a treat.
Yeah, we can also just fly over all these mountains.
I went the wrong way a bit. Here we go. Around the other side of that bridge. Yeah, this is where that one event is that we've done many times. The Hammer Beast level 7.
That seems like it was so long ago.
But that was long ago. Back to looking back and forth a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta exercise those neck muscles. Feel an eye upon you.
Time to die.
Wow, more literal than I expected. Oh, he's not gonna last at all, is he? Oh.
Nope. Not even remotely. Is there gonna be more than one? Nope.
That was all of our gameplay. Alright, back to an hour of talking. We fought one eye monster that died instantly. My god.
Oh, hey, look, they made it all the way here.
Oh yeah, he said he's gonna make it all the way through the other area.
If there's that little threat, we could just kill them while on the go. It'll be fine.
Yeah. So there was a beastie. Was being the operative word, eh? Haha.
Cutscene. Well fought, sir. Well fought. If only I were in better health, I should have been proud to stand at your side.
Pay my son no mind.
He forgets that his responsibilities precludes acts of daring do.
Okay, so before you continue, I just want to point something out.
But old.
Yeah, it literally is just him, but old.
Well,
They
he
basically
said
just
it's his dad.
Yeah.
yeah, but it's
But
the
really
same
funny.
model, but old.
Well, they're all the same model, basically.
They just put a mask on him to make sure nobody would
I'm
notice.
practicing T-posing.
He's asserting dominance on that child. This is you, Effie.
Be that as it may, I can't help but envy you. Had we been able to call upon heroes of your strength and skill in Doma, things would have been very different. But we cannot change the past. Those who fought and fell are forever lost to us.
Last but not forgotten, Lady Yugiri's kinsmen least of all. They fought fiercest, though they knew full well it was in vain. She had every right to walk away, yet she chose to stay. Food, shelter, the promise of a better life. All this and more we owe to her. How does one even begin to repay such a debt?
In kind, Father. To she who has given everything, we shall give her all.
Do you think he has a little mustache under his mask too?
Probably. Whatever work there is to be done, we shall do without question. Ditch digging, bricklaying, it matters not. Revenant's toll will grow and prosper by our hands.
Oh my god, these criminal refugees. I can't believe they're gonna build a city.
We built this city.
It's almost as if they're going to build a wall. Too soon?
Reverence toll? It's probably
yeah, they're gonna build
probably
walls.
a good idea.
Bricklaying.
Well, they already built the Garleans already built a wall there too, didn't they?
Yeah.
So we can have 2 walls.
No, we just need 2 more and we've got a building.
Well, that's what we call a DMZ.
Hey, Miss Hero, Koharu and I want to know why you become an adventurer.
Oh my god, dialogue choice. To go whither the wild rose blooms.
Okay.
Oh my god, the face I made.
Yeah.
Fucking tuxedo mask ass face.
You like roses? I think I understand. I mean, they're nice and everything, but don't they grow in a lot of places?
It's my
What's
turn
hard?
now.
Oh.
Excuse me, hero. I've got a question. What's Revenant's toll like? Is it pretty?
Oh, there's it's a stone's throw from an imperial castrum.
Wow.
I'm going with the last option because I want to see what
Yeah.
the hilarious response it is.
It is a stone's throw from an imperial castrum.
Ha! You can't fool me. No one would ever live that close to a castrum. Liar, liar. Breaches on fire. Hosing
Fire
on
where?
Hosing on fire.
Oh!
Enough, Koharu. It's my turn again. Hero, when I'm older, I want to be strong like you. What do I have to do?
I don't know. Seek out new experiences and buy weapons and armor.
Who the fuck is that?
Some of these will get them killed. Train every day. 100
all right,
push-ups,
One Punch
100
Man.
sit-ups, 10 kilometers.
Ah, so my father was right. How do you do it then? Come on, tell me.
I
And
just
don't
said it.
leave anything out.
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 10 kilometers. Go.
You, Effie?
I accidentally clicked.
All right. That's enough questions for Hero.
Hey, you got a frog in your throat there, bud.
That's not fair.
Yes.
Why does Yozan get to ask 2 questions? I want to know about adventuring just as much as he does.
He's even got the little cowlick.
Just one more, please. Do you think I can be an adventurer like you one day?
Oh, don't encourage him. No, don't do it.
Oh no.
Really?
Oh.
Then I will. Thanks for the advice, hero. I won't forget it.
Oh no. What have we done?
We gave them good advice. They gotta train every day.
I'm gonna be an adventurer too. Are they like the protagonist of later expansion or something?
Probably.
When we get to Reverence Toll, let's make an adventurers guild for Domans. We'll protect our friends and punish the wicked, just like Hero and Lady Yugiri.
Gonna get themselves killed really quickly.
Yeah, just like this guy and Lady Yugiri.
We can talk more about it in the carriage on the way. Will you be joining us? Apparently.
It's too much smiling in one go. It looks weird after a while.
Yeah. And off we go.
Wow, what a noisy ass fucking cart.
I don't think they're ever really quiet.
Well, I don't know. I don't ride in carts.
I mean, it's just two axles being with wheels being pulled manually across uneven terrain.
It has no axles. It just floats.
Oh, it does just float.
That's why I'm wondering why it's so fucking loud.
Oh, that is weirder. Yeah, it should just be like some rope noises and chocobo noises.
Yeah.
It did totally make like I'm an actual cart sounds, so I just assumed it was a normal cart again.
Here, wait.
I have to go to the quicksand again.
Yep, the door, the entrance is just over here, so you might as well.
What'd you do? Were you trying to summon the same vehicle?
Oh, it doesn't have wheels. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it just floats. It's got the perfect suspension.
Mine only has one chocobo pulling it.
Well, it's because yours is a bitch.
Damn. Damn.
Harsh.
No, he right though. My chocobo's a bitch.
Well, isn't there two chocobo?
No, he has
one.
one.
Chocobo.
No, two chocobos on theirs.
Yeah,
of course yours is a bitch. There's only one.
You've caught up with the existing conversation.
Apparently.
Oh, we're going back to the. Oh yeah.
Yep, the quicksand.
This is what I get for only half paying attention sometimes. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going.
you have all these like moments where you're trying to like solve the puzzle that is the conversation that just blatantly happened.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm trying to make my way to, you know, the Waking Sands through a different
You got to
route.
practice that less player muscle.